They're wiggly, jiggly, and as many of us learned in childhood, very hungry. This week we're taking a closer look at caterpillars. Insects have 6 legs, so it may sound weird that caterpillars are insects. They do have 6 proper legs, but also up to 5 pairs of prolegs. They sort of hook onto a surface as their other body segments go full accordion mode and move them forward. In fact, they have about 4,000 muscles to work with in their tiny bodies compared to our 629. Still working in 6s, most caterpillars have 6 pairs of eyes, though they can only detect light, no real images or color. That's why you often see them waving their head around to differentiate. They also do not have lungs or technically teeth. Instead, they have 2 mandibles that chew side to side, so it still explains why the edges of your garden leaves look a little tattered sometimes. Despite this, they're also picky eaters, with monarch caterpillars feeding only on milkweed, for example, unless you count the egg they hatched out of, which often counts as a caterpillar's first meal. Eating is their prime directive at this stage, and some can eat up to 27,000 times their body weight before they pupate a mere 3 to 4 weeks after hatching. Surviving within that month or less is a tough task in itself, and many species have different ways to adapt. Some have bright colors to tell predators about their toxic traits, or at least fake it till they make it. Others have large eye spots to freak birds out, though personally I think it makes them more of a cartoon character. Camouflage is also a weapon of choice, though hairs and spines can ward off would-be killers too. Caterpillars are basically butterfly or moth larvae, and they keep growing until a certain hormone called ecdysone is released and tells the caterpillar it should shed its skin over and over in different life stages. The final one sees them flip a switch and start building their new temporary home. It's a pretty gross process on the inside, but that's where we're going to start next week's episode. For this week's Moment of Science, I'm Dan Smith.